Oop. Okay, so we're recording. So let's watch this fucking trailer. Let's break this trailer down. Let's see what it do. Skaboop. Oh. Oh, Corpo Plaza. Welcome to Night City. Where chrome exceeds the flesh. Oh! Psycho Squad. Okay, so Psycho Squad. Okay, so we've got Psycho Squad and with Cyber Psychos. That's pretty. Oh boy. It's like I wonder how. Ooh. I wonder how that's gonna play in. Like, are these guys gonna get tracked down by the Psycho Squad for some reason? Because why else would you show the Psycho Squad? Those are Braindance headsets. And I think he was just using a Braindance chip, so that means that is this story about like brain dances going wrong? Is someone like inducing cyberpsychosis through brain dance? Oh! Okay, so our protagonist is taking part in illicit brain dances. So our protagonist is taking part in illicit brain dances. His mother's a corpo at Arasaka Tower. And it seems like she got fucking murdered. Former corpo turned Edgerunner? Now, I don't want to say they're stealing from me, but no, I'm kidding, because that's a very common, actually, beginning for corpo Edgerunners in Cyberpunk 2020. I'm glad they're sticking to tropes that are very, very common in the tabletop, because it means it's going to be able to link together with the better version of Cyberpunk a lot easier. Because a lot of times when you run an executive or corpo character in Cyberpunk, there's something going on that makes them have to do edge running activities. Yeah, so our boy's mum gets killed and he gets forced into edge running. Okay, so he has a Kereznikov. Ooh, I really love these character designs. Like, oh, that Japanese is bad. That Japanese is bad. Oh my god. Like, please tell me that, like, in the Japanese version, the Japanese printings of Cyberpunk, they don't just call Edgerunners Cyberpunks. Please, for the love of God, please tell me that's not a thing, because Jesus fuck. How hard is it to just say Edgerunner? Like, holy shit. So it looks like our boy's really taking advantage of a Kereznikov, which is very interesting because there's some house rules for Cyberpunk where Kereznikovs can have some really nasty fucking side effects. I'm really liking what I'm seeing here so far. Like, there's a lot of cyberware on display here, and it's used in a really, really good way. I like it a lot. Like, even though they're using the 2077 visual style, like with like the heads-up displays and everything. Oh, is his goal to go to the moon? Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. I like that. Oh, I like Rebecca a lot. I like Rebecca a lot. I like Rebecca a whole fucking lot. Holy shit. Holy fuck, Rebecca's great. Like, yeah, no. Yeah, Rebecca is unironically best girl of the show. Um, I will hear no arguments. I will hear no arguments. Best girl of the show. Oh boy. Okay, so okay, so let's just kind of go down. So let's just go down the like I guess the list. I guess the breakdown. So this. So our first scene where we see the guy who's just lighting the fuck out of cops and then gets taken down by the Psycho Squad. That's really interesting because it makes me think the cyberpsychosis is going to be a fairly big thing here. Which is interesting because it's something that 2077 never really touched on. Like, you see some people you have to take down some cyberpsychos, but cyberpsychosis is not really a big thing. Like, but like in the tabletop, cyberpsychosis is a continual thing you have to worry about because it's like if your empathy goes too low, which can happen from cyberware or PTSD or whatever, you can induce cyberpsychosis, and it's not a good time. It's really a big problem. And as for like the translation thing, are you serious about being a cyberpunk? Yeah, no, that's bad. That's bad because cyberpunk is not a phrase in fucking. I imagine the dub will probably be better about it. They'll probably actually use proper. They'll probably use proper things like, so, like David will refer to that girl who he wants to take to the moon as his output, for example, which is the term. Like, there's no such thing as girlfriend or boyfriend, there's input and output. Because basically, in the world of cyberpunk, gender identity is not really a big thing. Like, it's not really a big thing. Like, like, you could. Like, oh, hey, you identify as female and you're born male? Alright, fine, who gives a shit? Like, they're so far ahead, and, like, the corporations have realized that they can monetize it, so there's really, like, no, like, ironically, the dystopic nightmare future says trans rights. Holy shit. Already better than what we currently have. Or at least what you have. I'm in the future. Fuck you. And... like the it's like, input output, basically, like top and bottom, and even then, like, that's what it is. Like like yeah, like, so, like, chumba, like shit like that. Like, I'm hoping that, like, the slang terms get transferred over, but I imagine I'll have to wait until the dub release for that. But whatever, I'm not going to be too upset about a very hyper-specific slang developed for English in the 80s is not going to translate well over to Japanese. Fine, I'm not that mad. I'm a little mad. But it's whatever, that's fine. But yeah, like, the Arasaka Academy does kind of, like, tweak me a little bit, because it's like, so our boy starts off as the kid of a corpo, his mum gets killed, and then he becomes an Edgerunner? Dorio, that's her fucking name. So we have David, Rebecca, and Dorio. Those are our Edgerunners for the show. It seems like the show is going to be mostly them taking on gigs with an overarching plotline of maybe figuring out who killed David's mum and getting to the moon. Like, it seems like there's a lot of focus on brain dances, which does make me wonder if, because brain dances are a thing that can be really, really interesting, because they're basically a human's perceptions run through a movie editing software and then being able to be experienced by other people, which is something that is really, really interesting from a application purpose, and it's something that 2077 never really used correctly. Like, in the tabletop, I've had entire fucking campaigns take place within a brain dance. I have. I have had, like, I have had a campaign where, like, there was a networked brain dance, basically, like, a bunch of people all hooked into the same brain dance, basically being tricked into believing they were living some fantasy life, and they were basically being abused while they were in it, like, basically their money was being stolen, like, their organs were being harvested, like, while they were asleep, shit like that, and they were just locked in, like, basically sorta online, but, like, I didn't know sorta online was a thing at the time, so, like, it was actually pretty cool. It's kind of cringe in retrospect, though. And the entire fucking campaign took place within that, well, I say campaign, it's more of a gig. The entire gig took place within that brain dance, and it was really interesting because anything could fucking happen because it was all basically fake. So far, this seems really, really faithful to Cyberpunk, and it seems really, really good. I'm really hoping that they don't fuck it up, but it's Trigger. So, the whole point of Cyberpunk is flash over function. One of the major things about Cyberpunk is look as cool as you fucking can, to the point where there is a mechanic in Okay, you know what? I'm getting my book. I'm getting my fucking book just so I can show this off. Okay, I have the Cyberpunk Red fucking rule book right in front of me. There's a mechanic that literally is this entire mentality fucking, written into rules. It's in Friday Night Firefight, I believe. I really need to put, like, bookmarks here. Where's Friday Night Firefight? Yeah, like, it's called a standoff, and it's literally you using the force of your charisma and how fucking cool you are to fucking defuse a fucking fight. It's ridiculous. Okay. Is the opposite of Cyberpunk utilitarian punk? Kind of, yes. Alright. Not everything on the street is determined with fists or guns. In a world where combat can end your life in a hot nanosecond, other methods have evolved to determine who is going to be top dog in a conflict. One of these methods involves having a reputation. Reputation is a measure of things your character may do so well or so badly that they become well known for them. A reputation is something is always established by a character's actions, and is then awarded by the GM. When your GM believes your character has done something worthy of gaining reputation, they can assign them a reputation level from the table below. This is your character's reputation. While people may know of the other less impressive deeds your character has accomplished, a new deed's reputation will only replace the old one if the level is higher. Most Cyberpunk Red characters start with a reputation of 0. So, right now, my players in my Sunday games, they're at level 1. So anyone who was there at the time knows. Whenever your character encounters new people in new situations, their reputation may influence how those people react to them. When first meeting, characters roll a 1d10. Characters that roll under their reputation level, or the same person they're meeting has heard of them. Sometimes they can be very good, other times they can be very bad, especially if you made a lot of enemies while you're earning your reputation. And then we have face downs, which is what it is. It's not standoffs, it's face down. So, reputation in Cyberpunk Red has one other big effect. Face downs. A lot of combat in Cyberpunk Red comes down to a duel of wills. Who's tougher, meaner, and looks more ready to prove it. This often leads to what's called face downs, when two heavies on the street square off just before a fight to see who'll back down from a confrontation. The GM will call for a face down whenever they feel the scene calls for it. When making a face down, both participants will roll cool plus reputation times cool plus reputation plus 1d10. In a tie, both parties are unsure and nothing happens. Otherwise, a loser has the option of either backing down or taking a -2 to any further actions made against this opponent due to fear until they have defeated them once. So literally in Cyberpunk, you can be so fucking cool that when you start a fight, if you start a fight you can literally just square off against an opponent that might know who you are and just go like, are you sure you want to fucking do this? Like, that is absolutely Chad fucking behavior. Like, Cyberpunk is all fucking flash over function, but it's still very, very functional. A lot of, as you get higher level in Cyberpunk, like, a lot of combats, like, you can stop being like, oh, I'm gonna sneak around in the shadows and get the first shot with a sniper rifle. Instead it becomes, hey, what's good, asshole? You know, like as you get stronger and you get more powerful, you stop needing to hide yourself. You stop needing to hide. You stop being able to walk out with fucking neon-clad fucking parachute pants being like, hey, what's good, bitch? Fuck you. Like, it's honestly, like, the best fucking shit. Still choose to believe David's mum is bulletproof. Subdermal armor only has a stopping power of 25. Sorry, not 25. Has a stopping power of... Oh, you know, it does have a stop... Wait, shit. Am I thinking of 2020 again? Fuck, I might be. I don't remember. I don't remember what the fucking stopping power of fucking subdermal armor is. God fucking damn it. If she has subdermal armor, which would make sense for her to have, because she's a corpo. Unless she's wearing a Kevlar suit, which, I mean, is another thing, but Kevlar's only got an SP of 11, so... That one might be a bit sussy. Okay, so... Let's see. Internal cyberware. Oh, SP11. Okay. SP25 in 2020. That's because 2020 had higher damage numbers. But yeah, so... if I was in the Cyberpunk universe, what Cyberpunk... Well, I mean, I would have... Oh, clearly, I would have grafted bone lace to make my bones stronger. I would have biosculpting. I'd have the Midnight Lady just for fun. I'm not gonna tell you what the Midnight Lady is. But yeah, this is looking to be really, really good, because Cyberpunk is very, very flashy and very, very stylish, and Trigger is known for that. So if Trigger does this well, then hey, this could turn into something really, really good. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm fucking here for it. But that's all I gotta say. So let's end this recording here and let's go on to the next thing we gotta record.